Guyana's coastline is said to be some 2 meters below sea level at high tide, and thus enhancing and preserving the sea defense is paramount. Guyana presently doesn't have a completed coastal engineering design manual of its own. Rather, for decades, the country has been relying on models used in other countries. Now, with support from the European Union, a manual is being finalized suited for local conditions. Part of that process entails the hosting of a workshop, which is bringing together stakeholders from the respective sectors.
For the workshop, where we're developing flood protection for river and coastal structures manual, a flood protection manual for river and coastal structures. We have foreign consultants that are currently doing that, and they're doing the presentation on what they've come up with so far.
Dennis Ramsing, Senior Engineer at the Ministry of Public Infrastructure. The purpose of the manual is to provide appropriate and practical guidance for the application of models and techniques when it comes to undertaking engineering projects in Guyana.
Well, basically coastal structures and the riverine structures. Basically, it's, as I said earlier, it's for flood protection.
The compilation of the manual was done by a team of 4 consultants, including a coastal engineering specialist, a geotechnical specialist, and an engineering specialist from Greece, who spent time doing the necessary groundwork.
Well, actually, they would be doing the reports and everything. So at this stage, it's just to have a feedback from the public or the engineering fraternity on these issues, and if there's anything they need to add or modified. So soon as those things are clarified, that's when they'll make the manual. They hand the manual over to the ministry.
The initiative falls under the 10th European Development Fund (EDF) framework from 2007 to 2013 EU-Guyana cooperation, which focused on a number of areas including sea defenses. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Public Infrastructure has issued an advisory to the general public to take all necessary precautions during the spring tides period of December 9, 2015 to December 15, 2015. The Sea and River Defense Department is predicting above normal levels of high tides for this weekend. Residents of low-lying areas along the coast and the banks of rivers are advised to be on alert. The department also advised that precautions should be taken by all mariners, including those operating fishing vessels and larger vessels. Use of beaches and foreshore areas for recreational purposes during this period is not advised. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.